Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back from the LG Studios here in New York City. You're watching Heart of the Swarm exhibitions. Today is Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Every single day of the week we have something going on related to Heart of the Swarm. Today is King of the Hill. Mondays and Fridays is generally when that occurs. I'm axeltoss. He's axslav. We just saw Shew take down Damaga. What do you make of that game?
It was actually a good game. I mean, Shew did everything just right, played defensively, knew his opponent was on layer tech, so built that Colossi Void Ray combination, which is, we're seeing it come back. Because there was a time you built Colossi Void Ray, your opponent could just build a ton of Corruptors.
Kill your Colossus and Void Rays, and then...
But now, the Void Rays are so much more effective versus Corruptors than it used to be.
Yeah.
They're like...
With a bunch of
it's something like 60% more damage output on them.
Yeah,
so.
and with the nicely upgraded Blink Stalkers beneath.
Yeah.
To help supplement the Void Ray damage.
I mean,
tough.
Basically the way it happened is, the strategies they chose, Damaga had to be on offense and stop Shew from building up the army because he chose to stay low attack.
Yeah.
Right? And that's fine, you can do that. But then what happened is, when it came time for the engagements, it was always in a position where Shew had a greater concave. The force fields and the time warps, and mostly just the general concave of holding the high ramp. Damaga had to find maybe a way to try to work around the ramp.
Yeah, I mean, he was good at this creep. Like, he tried to get that creep out there. That helps a lot when you're trying to set up flanks. Obviously, your units move a lot faster. But honestly, like, when I'm thinking of Roach, Hydra, Corruptor, it's not the most mobile composition in the world. So in order to make that concave work or that flank work or that sandwich work, you have to time it out very well, especially on a map like Acheron Waste where there's a lot of like looping pathways, so you have to like predict how long your units are going to take to get there. It can be hard to make work. So, Shew able to take advantage of the Protoss Death Ball and just able to, refuse to allow Damaga to get that positioning that he needed to win those engagements.
I think the real turning point there was that battle when Damaga tried to attack up Shew's ramp. He lost all his Corruptors because he put so much money to that. And then
that's a good point.
Yeah,
so if he had just taken on the Colossus and retreated, maybe.
Even that's
because he killed the Cyberport.
Well, that's what he did. He took down Colossus and retreated, but he lost everything.
Well, he attacked with his Roaches and Hydras too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just the Corruptors.
Yeah.
I think there's too many Stalkers. The losses would. I think he should just set up a concave on the low ground.
Sure.
No Shews on 3 base. But then he needs to tech up too. He already had the bases.
Yeah.
He needed to find a way to make his money work for him.
I guess we agree on the point that don't engage up that ramp, because that was my main concern. Because I was watching a ramp where just Hydras and Roaches were just fizzling away to the Stalkers and Colossus.
Does not work.
So
does not work.
I love the way Damaga played up until that point. Remember, he dealt with the Oracle harassment very well, having seen it very late. And
I think we're going to see some shenanigans, my friend.
We got a gas and we got an
gas
SCV.
First. You know what I want to see? I want to see
Reaper?
I want to see like a 2-Rax Reaper aggression from here, like 2.
Well, there's only one SCV up there, dude.
Well, he can build another one shortly. Maybe.
After he makes his barracks? No.
Yeah, it might be a little
You have to make them at the same time. Maybe he's just going to make a factory up there.
Yeah. I honestly, like, as much as people, like, hate on the new Reaper,
yeah,
I feel like with its insane movement speed and its regeneration, if you can get, like, a crew of them, like a gang, or a flock, or not a flock, but either a crew or a gang together.
A fistful?
Maybe a fistful, yeah.
Okay.
And as long as your opponent doesn't have, like, massive damage output yet, like they don't have a Colossi or like a ton of Stalkers, which they won't because you'll hit before Warp Gate, you can just out-micro them forever. You can always avoid the Zealots. Whichever ones get hit by Stalkers, you pull them back and they regenerate, and you'll eventually just pick apart their whole army.
Well, we have one Reaper here from Lomo. I don't expect him to wait to get like 3 or 4.
No, not with one barracks.
His barracks is rallied across. You want to take advantage of right when you get that out. But yeah, I mean, I think that's an interesting point.
Oh, maybe a factory here at the top.
Oh.
There it goes.
Wow. All right, well, let's introduce I don't think I ever introduced this guy in the bottom left. He's Lomo, blue Terran player. We've seen him a couple times in the MLG King of the Hills. Very good Terran player. He had that game against Crank.
Yeah,
where he used to contain with Widow Mines and bunkers, you said.
Yes.
You can check out the VOD.
Or not even bunkers, just Widow Mines and missile turrets.
Yes.
And abused sniping detection with Vikings.
You can see that VOD on youtube.com/officialmlgsc2. So Lomo, very good Terran player. Of course, Shew is our defending king in the top right, having taken out Damaga in the last game. Reaper coming forward here from Lomo, trying to harass some probes. Nice micro there from both these players, actually. Shew having yet to lose a probe. The Reaper, I don't think it's going to be able to get a kill, just trying to get some scouting information done, just maybe prevent some mining time at the very least here. Oh, this probe is going to die.
Yes.
Nice.
That's why as a probe, you want to stay at home.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes your master tells you to go out. And then
Well, he was trying to go home.
He was.
Poor
But
guy.
he disobeyed his curfew. Look at this. Shew with a proxy
What am I?
Stargate.
Oh my gosh, what's going on in this game?
I think that's actually a strong reaction to this because he knows he went proxy Reaper, so he won't have anything back at home.
Oh, that's a good point. And if you make a Stargate back home, then your Void Ray takes a little bit to get across the map. You can't take it.
And also he'll see it with the Reaper.
That's true. Oh yeah, great point. Cool.
But I mean, we're in a situation where like both players may end up taking serious damage here.
Because the Widow Mines, what's going to really stop those from doing
There's
damage?
no detection. The Reapers have kept the Protoss army in the back foot. You gotta burn that Widow Mine quick.
No, well,
Oh.
I think he's trying to get as close to the mineral line as
He
possible. Wow,
keep the
8
Reapers
HP.
alive. Keep the Reapers alive. Whew.
8 HP on that
He
Widow
kept
Mine.
that one a little close.
There's nothing to kill this Widow Mine. I don't know.
He's building a starport back at home. That's what can stop the Stargate. If
Oh,
you
is
can get
he?
out some Vikings. Yes.
Oh, he is.
This is a really well thought out build by Lomo here. I love it. I would like to see him. Oh, now he's building Marines. Okay. But you know the 3 Reapers, they can come in there, tank a little bit. Oh, the Widow Mine shouldn't be charging at first. No. Ooh.
Just wants to on the
I mean,
right there.
he places Widow Mines. He doesn't mind letting them take a little bit of a beating, but
Yeah.
look at this.
I mean, as
taking
long as
out
they
a
stay
couple-
alive. And now more probes going down from these Reapers, keeping. Finally, one dies. And Shew is having his hands are full here.
Ooh, the Widow Mines. He's getting too close to one of them. Whew.
Nick, you freak out pretty easily over these Widow Mines, man.
It's so tense, man. Like one explosion can change or break the
They're
game.
fine.
It's-
They burrow. They can, as long
There's
as
another
they're
healthy
still
one.
alive.
There's
Like,
another healthy one. Oh, yeah, it's dead. See?
Oh.
I knew
Okay.
he was playing him too risky, man.
Okay, good point.
You gotta treat him tenderly, like you would like a small furry animal.
Yeah,
You know, just
that
slowly.
kill things with explosions.
That's right. But they got the sharp teeth too, like a house cat or something, right? They're frail,
House
but,
cats are nice. They're not violent.
but they have the potential.
Well, Widow Mines just attack.
That is true. They're like a starving house cat.
Yes, starving alley cat.
There you go, starving alley cat.
All right, so we have an Oracle actually returning home here rather than trying to do
Oh, it's
aggressive
gonna
damage.
use Envision.
Yep, to try to detect these
But if it
Widow
runs too close,
Mines. It'll get. Oh wow, that was actually really good damage, but it's not gonna kill the Oracle. And the Widow Mines get taken out. And Shew has a supply advantage, 45 to 34.
oh! You know what's amazing? Like, even if he goes and kills Widow Mine, it's already paid itself off.
Oh my gosh, there's no Viking, and there's a reactor on or a tech lab.
Oh no! But he's got only 2 Marines actually. 2
Oh,
Marines
there's a
cannot be
Viking.
2
Okay,
voters.
there's a Viking. I
There's a
lied.
Viking?
Yeah.
It's gonna be really tough. You gotta micro this so well.
Now he hasn't used his little power up yet, the E.
No, he has not.
He can use the E and then target down the Viking.
What he should do is, well, actually no, because there's a bunker there, so you can't go after the Viking.
Oh, I didn't even see the bunker.
Yeah,
I'm
he
blind.
can't
Okay.
run into the bunker.
Yep,
So
I agree.
running away is just the right decision. Maybe
He can keep his opponent on one base, potentially.
He can, but his opponent has 2 mules, and he has 0 mules.
Oh, that's true.
2's better
He needs
than
to,
0.
well, he needs to expand.
Yeah, he does.
Fine.
But I feel I think he thinks he has to do damage before he can expand. Like he thinks he's far enough behind an economy that he's got used to. Oh,
he's
going
gonna
in for
target
the
the bunker. That bunker died so fast. Of course, the Void Ray is using that prismatic
This is it, man.
alignment ability. And now, what does Lomo do?
He views.
He dies.
He dies.
I don't think there's much Lomo can do. Viking trying to micro his heart out against the Void Ray is going to evaporate in a matter of seconds. The Void Ray's definitely caught Lomo off guard, throwing down the GG. And Shew taking victory in game number 2. Of course, game 1 took down Maga, game 2 took down Lomo, but very crafty strategy there from Lomo. What do you think Lomo could have done differently to make that a little bit better?
I think he had to take more care of his starting units. Anytime you build proxy buildings, you can't afford to lose your units.
Yeah.
Because if you lose your units, then you have nothing at home to stop them from walking across the map and killing you. That's exactly what happened to Lomo. Is he lost those starting units. It's okay to get Widow Mine damage, but as soon as Widow Mine's damaged, then it can't keep pushing forward anymore. So I think he had to just play the Widow Mines, use the Reapers to distract,
Yeah.
they regenerate, and then bring your Widow Mines in, try to get him into
So,
the
like,
mineral line.
go to the mineral line with the Reapers, and then the Stalkers and Zealot
Or
follow
at
the
that
Reapers.
angle of the mineral line.
And then you swing the Widow Mines on the other end.
And then you run the Reapers to the Widow Mines.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a little stronger way to play it.
We got to stop giving ideas to these Terran players.
I don't know. I'm like, I feel here's it's kind of a weird incentive. This is why I do it.
Why?
Because what's gonna happen if you don't give them ideas, it's gonna be like Wings of Liberty. Where like in the beta, tyrants are like, we can do this stuff, and then as soon as the tournaments come out, they start like winning everything for the first year because they use all these things.
So
that
we
are
want to
broken.
try to accelerate that process.
Yeah, get all these broken things out there early in the beta,
Okay.
so that when the tournament season comes around, we don't see only tyrants.
See, I'm just speaking selfishly because I don't want to lose that stuff in the letter.
I'd rather lose to it now than later down the road.
Fair enough. Shew the Birthday Boy has a 2-game winning streak right now in MLG Exhibition's King of the Hill Monday. We'll be back with game number 3 of the night. Shew is going to try to defend his streak. Can he do it? We'll find out. Don't